and nephews, welcome back to Auntie Nell's Kitchen, and to my new nieces and nephews, welcome to the family. Now, you know I got to get my housekeeping out the way. I want to thank each and every one of you for your support to my channel. All of my support is very appreciated. Thank you. And if you would please do Auntie a favor and hit that like button for me, I really would appreciate it, so I can stay and get in the aggregate, whatever the word is, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, today we're going to make some pumpkin pie. We're going to make my pumpkin pie, okay? It's my grandmother's recipe. It's not modernized. It's just old-fashioned pumpkin pie, okay? So give me a moment. I'm going to do a flip and a swip, and we're going to get started, okay? So you can make this for your family and friends, and like Auntie sometimes says, give it to yourself, okay? Hold on. Family reunion. I advise you to go ahead and make your crust. Now, this is my butter pie crust. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 375 and go ahead and make your crust ahead of time. Again, this is my butter pie crust, and that's in a preloaded video where I did my butter pie crust, and I did 3 techniques. It's in my playlist label under the playlist breads, and you will see 3 techniques, and you just choose the technique that's easiest for you to make the pie crust. Okay, we're going to need 1 can of pumpkin. You can use Libby's pumpkin. What I have found out, though, I bought the Walmart pumpkin and tasted it and tried it, and it turned me around last year. So you need 1 can of pumpkin. We're going to put that in the bowl. Well, not the bowl yet. 1 can of pumpkin, and you need 3 large eggs. 1 can of evaporated milk. Do not dilute the milk. Just pour the milk in. 3/4 cup of white sugar. 1/4 cup of light brown sugar. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch or flour. It doesn't matter. 1 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, if you don't have pumpkin pie spice, you can take 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, and 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. And you can mix that together. That will give you pumpkin spice. That's our cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves. I said cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, allspice. Yep, I got you going. Okay, we're going to get started and get my bowl together. Going to dump my pumpkin in. My pumpkin. Get my pumpkin done. Get my pumpkin in. Pumpkin. Get all that goodness out of this bowl. I'm going to pour my eggs in. You don't have to do it 1 egg at a time. You don't have to do that. I'm going to add my milk. And I'm going to add my brown sugar. Oh, I forgot to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Now, my flour and my spices will wait. Go ahead and add my sugar, my white sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla, which I left over there. Now, for a special little kick, you don't have to add vanilla. You can add maple extract. It's still the same. Add a teaspoon. If you want to put a twist to it, you can add maple extract. Okay? So I'm going to put this down and let this get all nice and mixed well. You all don't need to hear this noise. Now I'm going to add my spices with my pumpkin pie spice. Got it, getting this out of there. And I'm going to add my cornstarch. Noise free zone. Okay, I have my pumpkin. So I'm going to pour this into the pan. And if you have a little bit left, that's okay. And I don't have any left. And I'm going to put this in the oven for 45 to 55 minutes. Put it on a baking sheet so you don't have to try to hold that bottom of that pan. And I'll see you guys in about an hour. The pie is done. I'm going to let it cool. And so we can let it completely cool before we can cut it, okay? Okay, here is this nice pumpkin pie. Good. See, it's settled. It's nice and cool. And this is just a sweet potato pie. I had like 3 sweet potatoes, and I said, you know what? I had that crust, the other half of the crust, and I didn't want to freeze it. So I just whipped up a sweet potato pie. Now, if you want my sweet potato pie recipe, go to my playlist titled Desserts, and you will find my sweet potato pie recipe. And let's see if I can get a slice of this pumpkin pie out. Look at that. Y'all know I like to I love to top things with whipped cream. We're gonna get a fork and have some tasty. You know, like they say, to be or not to be. You can have sweet potato. Again, my sweet potato pie recipe is under my playlist titled Desserts or Southern. You can have sweet potato or you can have pumpkin. It's totally up to you. They're both delicious, but this video is about the pumpkin pie. Side by side. Ooh, it's so delicious. It's trying to escape Alcatraz. They're both delicious. Thank you guys for hanging out with Auntie in Auntie Knows Kitchen, and I hope you bake this simple, traditional pumpkin pie recipe. It's just simple. That's the way that's my grandmother. That's the way she made it. Only thing I changed was she used the tablespoon of flour, and I used the tablespoon of cornstarch. That was it. So I hope you make this for you and your family or yourself. And again, enjoy. Okay, love you guys. Go be you, but be great being you. Hugs and kisses to each of you, and lots of love. Woo, 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 thrown to you. See you later. Bye.